Friends, I have received another product from Lekato. This time a mini keyboard. Now I have one like this that I carry around in a bag. Not this particular brand. I think the one I use is Elisa's. So I can sort of compare this one to it. Let's open it up and take a look at it. I can see already from just the illustration on the outside that it's got some pretty cool features. And I'll be using this with Logic Pro. That is my DAW of choice. And when you first open it up, this is what you see. It's got some foam on either side, I guess, to protect the keyboard. You've got your, I guess, USB-C. Looks like it is USB-C cable here that you're going to use to connect it to your computer. There are, of course, no sounds in this that I'm aware of. I think it's just a MIDI controller. And so that is it's called the SMK-25 Mini from Lekato. Like I say, so far, everything I've gotten from Lekato has been pretty awesome quality. And so I don't expect anything less from this one. I've got a nice little, oh, has it got an arpeggiator built into it? No kidding, no way. Okay, that's got to be software based, right? No way. Okay, if that's the case, smart scale chord instructions. I mean, okay, I'm going to have to do some reading to see what. This may be a lot more than what I'm thinking it is. If it's got arpeggiation built into it, or unless maybe there's some app you got to download to make that work. I don't know, but we're going to be surprised, I think, a little bit by this one. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit deeper keyboard than what I expected. Clearly, it looks like there is arpeggiation built into it and a whole lot of different other stuff here that I'm not used to seeing. My little Elisa's controller does not have this much stuff. It's all black keys, pretty stylish looking. I see over here I have pitch up and down. I'm assuming that goes octaves. We got different kind of modulation. I guess you got a sustain button, so I think what you can do is you can turn it like, say you want your piano to be sustained like you got your foot down. Maybe because I don't see any other way to do, or do I, to do a controller. I've got MIDI out sustain here. No, I guess I could use some sort of a, it's either MIDI out or it's sustain. On, off. Does that mean it's battery powered? It sure is. I'll be darned. Okay, so my other keyboard that I've been using, controller, is powered by the USB. So this one has a battery built into it. I'm trying to take that little thing off there. There we go. So it came with a charge on it. So you got an on-off on this. And it looks like the MIDI out there looks like it's an 1/8 inch of some sort, or I could use the sustain pedal with it. I don't know that I could do both, or could I? I don't know, some kind of continuous controller type thing I could set up. I don't see anything. There it is, the sticker tag for the back of it. And you do have a QR code there, which, does that go to what? Maybe it's to the instructions, maybe something like that. Or it could be there's some sort of software package. There's your USB-C. It looks like you got a little light beside it there that would indicate that you got a USB-C. You know, you got a dial on top. This may just end up being an unboxing because I don't want to try to just, you know, mess around with this thing. I'd like to demo it in a really good way. But look here, we got triad, 7th, 9th. What in the world have I got here? Got major, minor, 1/32, 1/32 T, triplet, I guess. My goodness, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Now, as far as the feel of the keys go, I mean that's kind of what I expected. It's not fancy. It's certainly not like it's weighted or anything. It just feels like a little synth, right? But that's going to be okay, I think. I mean, it feels good. It's not going to be an issue. Visually, I think that's pretty neat having the black and the black. You know, it's interesting to me. Is this the kind of thing I could take out and have it hooked up to some sort of a sound? I've got an old Korg M3R or something. It would be cool to be able, when I go out and gig, just to have this up on a little stand or something, and just be something, you know, every once in a while, maybe you need an organ stab or something. You know, I need a G, or I need an A minor, or some kind of something that I can hold. You know, pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. All right, friends, More to come with this. I guess this is the control wheel. Back to this sustain now. I imagine you just turn it on and the sustain stays on if you don't have a pedal until you reach over there and turn it off again. Here's your arpeggio button, ARP. Now that says OC minus, OC plus. This might be octaves. Octaves down, octave up. And this might be pitch up, pitch down, where it goes one semitone at a time. I'm just guessing at this point. Not sure what SCCH stands for, but I'll find out. You know, it's I'm not like it's been a long time since I've been a serious keyboard player, but I do dabble around in it, and I like to use it particularly for songwriting and composing. All right, folks, that may be all for this one, but that's a quick look at the Lekato SMK-25 Mini. Pretty cool. I'll be doing a demo on this. It might be this weekend or early next week. I do think it would be useful to show you how it compares to a Q Mini. That's the one I've been using, the Alesis Q Mini. You can see I think the Alesis has seven additional notes on it. Looks like the keys are basically the same. The Lekato is just a 2-octave. The other one has, what, 2.5 octaves, something like that. So pretty cool. It is definitely more compact. It'd be interesting to see, is there some little rig I could use, put this on a music stand, have 2 keyboards going. That would just be an insane thought. So maybe we'll play around a little, but I just wanted you to see how they look. You can see how many more features with all the stuff that's up here. You got swing, tempo, gate. The gate's part of the arpeggio. You got all kinds of different ways the arpeggios work. I've been reading the book a little bit on this. This is gonna be an interesting review for you guys. More to come.